में देखती है. We strongly believe that education should be an equal opportunity, irrespective of the class of people, the creed of people, the color of people, or the ability of people. Like our children are really privileged. We have taken many things for granted. But in India, there are many unprivileged children who have physical and mental disabilities. And this is an endeavor जिसमें आप सबने साथ दिया है कि हम मिलकर उन लोगों की ज़िंदगी में एक छोटी सी स्माइल ला सकें. सो दिस राष्ट्रीय प्रज्ञा दृष्टि संस्थान ब्लाइंड लोगों की एजुकेशन, ट्रेनिंग, लाइवलीहुड प्रिपरेशन के लिए हेल्प करते हैं. लाइक ब्लाइंड पीपल, इन ऑर्डर टू लीड देयर लाइफ, इन ऑर्डर टू बी सेल्फ रिलायबल, सेल्फ रिलायंट, they need lot of training. Like braille की training होती है, they need training for the mobility, they need training in shorthand और computer literacy के लिए. So ये है राष्ट्रीय प्रज्ञा संस्थान उनकी education और training के लिए support provide करता है. So they have around 70 seats, but what happens is जब 10th और 12th class के board के exams होते हैं, so many states do not have that facility. So kids from across India, they come to stay with them and take up the exams. So they provide housing support, food support, logistic support, and अब blind लोग paper लिखेंगे कैसे? So they need a writer's support for that. So राष्ट्रीय प्रज्ञा दृष्टि संस्थान is providing all the support, and a very big and heartfelt thanks to all of you who have come here to cooperate and donate to bring a smile on somebody's face. And hopefully this year we'll be able to help around 90 kids to help them write their 10th and 12th examination, which will be a very, very big milestone for them. Thank you each and everyone over here for this lending your hand for this beautiful cause.
హాయ్ వీవర్స్, దుబాయ్లో జైన్ సేవా మిషన్ మరియు ఎకోప్ చారిటీ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ నిర్వహించడం జరిగింది. దీనిపై మాట్లాడటానికి ఈవెంట్కి సంబంధించిన వ్యక్తి ఉన్నారు. వారిని అడిగి మరిన్ని విషయాలు తెలుసుకుందాం. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్.
Very good evening.
కుడ్ యూ ప్లీజ్ టెల్ అబౌట్ దిస్ టోర్నమెంట్?
So the tournament is, as it says, it's cricket for a cause, and the cause that we are supporting with this particular tournament today is the education for the underprivileged children in India. So we are supporting three different causes. One is where the blind students who are unable to appear for exams on their own, they need assistance, and for that there is a cost involved. So we are supporting that as our first cause. The second cause is a vocational and educational training of physically challenged students, which is being done in one of the sansthas that we will hand over other check to. And the third is a vocational center that we are setting up for computer literacy for people or students and adults in underprivileged slums of Delhi. So that is being set up by ECHOP, and the product, this Cricket for a Cause, essentially this is our season 2. Last year we did the same thing. We were supporting educational causes again. The idea is that, you know, you educate a family or a member, then you are helping them sustain their family, and it helps generations down the road. Last year it was single-handedly done by Jain Seva Mission. This year ECHOP had the advantage or the pleasure of being a co-member with this.
How many teams participated today?
So today we had 6 teams. They were owned by 6 different team owners. The team sponsors are mentioned there. We have GM, Novus, Tijori, Bafle Jewelry, Lighthouse, and Sajjan Foods. So these are the 6 team owners, and we are sponsored by Al Mizan, Jasani, and Sagar Ratna. All of them have come together and they have made this event possible today.
What are your upcoming activities?
So ECHOP has done a few different things already, such as we've set up an old age home in Gujarat. We are working with, as we said, we've just set up one vocational center. The other vocational center is there in Gujarat. We are working for the student education. We are working with 2 NGOs in India, both of which, one is educating the children of the laborers who work on construction sites. So because they are always in a movement, moving from one side to other, they are unable to get admissions in any particular school. So there is an NGO that is supporting that education, and we are working with them. The other is in the slums of Delhi again, where we are providing education along with an NGO called Pehchan. Besides these, what we are also working on is our upcoming projects. Like this one was there for Cricket for a Cause. The next one we are doing is a walkathon, which will be for the water wellness. So there is a region in India where there are they have a concept called waterwise, where women have to walk for literally tens of kilometers every day. And especially young girls are pushed into that to carry water back home. And this makes them miss out on their education. So we are trying to figure out, we are working with them. The idea is we'll give them what is a concept called water wheels, so that they are able to transport larger quantities of water and easily, and hopefully men can be involved in that, so that the young girls and boys can actually be allowed to study in the schools.
So mainly you are focusing on education sector only.
So we have a few different branches. Besides that, we are also working on environment. So if you will see on the far right over there, we have what we call our environmental pledge. So today, in fact, all the members who participated, which is over 60 members, have just taken a pledge in our opening ceremony to reduce plastic usage. So we are taking a stand against any kind of environmental issues, and specifically against plastic. So no plastic bottles, no plastic bags. And also we are supporting environmental initiative in the sense of we are going, for example, today, for every person that took a pledge, and for the down the road, we are going to have a tree plantation drive. So for every person that will sign up on the environmental pledge to reduce plastic, ECHOPE will be planting a tree in their name in India. So this is on our environmental side. Besides that, we said we are also supporting old age, disability, education, vocational training. And further down the line, when we have a larger group and a stronger team than what we have today, the intention is also to then assist people if there are health issues or health problems. But that is something that is coming down the road.
Who are your core team members?
So the core team, JSM Sevaks, if you talk about them, then it is the larger Jain community of Dubai who are living and residing here. As far as ECHOPE is concerned, then this is, it has started with 8 families amongst us who are friends, like-minded people, who always, who basically, let's put it this way, that the COVID has actually raised a lot of awareness amongst us. Intentionally, normally what we all used to do was we used to have reactive response to any cause or event that came up. So somebody would call us up and say, look, there is a person who is in dire need of money, or there is a student who cannot pay the tuition fees. And we would normally give whatever we felt like. And that was the end of it. We wouldn't be involved with the person. We wouldn't know what happened after, and we wouldn't even know whether that need was fulfilled or not.
So you came voluntarily and joined with
So
them.
we formed a group, and the intention here is that instead of being reactive, we want to be responsive. So the idea is that we take on causes now over here. We still do whatever relief work wherever we can manage, whatever God allows us to, to get our hands into and manage. But besides that, what we are doing is we are actively going out with this. We are creating programs. We are trying to see how far we can extend the reach. And as our name says, it says Echo Hope. So it's a combination of 2 words, echo and hope. The idea is that we wish to echo the hope of the many who are probably in need. So the idea is to create ripple effects, and these ripple effects are such that as time goes on, whatever we do today should have a long-term sustaining effort on relief in terms of improving the life of the underprivileged.
If anyone wants to do some contribution, are they allowed to do along with you?
I mean, we are always, the idea is, so we have what we call the ECHOPE family. Anybody and everybody is more than welcome to join us. In fact,
It's for all.
It's for anybody and everybody. We have a saying that 1 and 1 make 11, right? So it's not 2, it's 11. So imagine if we say 1, 1, 1, it's 111, and so on and so on. So the more ones we gather in our family, the bigger the family grows, the bigger the reach is. And so everybody is welcome.
How do you feel being part of this event?
I feel privileged to be part of today's event, such a noble cause, and in such a great manner the spirit of India is seen in cricket, and we are very happy that the Indian community here and ECHOPE together, they have come to play this charity cricket, the contributions from which will go to many organizations in India, which will help underprivileged children, those those with disabled and everyone with education, give them a hope for education and everything else. So I'm very proud and to join everyone here.
How did you support for this event?
So we have been together with the Jain community, and the association is not only here. We have been having many events together. They also come and help us in many attending to our blue collar workers. So these are all these are series of events that we have been contributing together.
ఈ టోర్నమెంట్కి ఇవాళ మొత్తం స్పాన్సర్ చేసింది ఈయనే. వీరితో కూడా ఒకసారి మాట్లాడి మరిన్ని వివరాలు తెలుసుకుందాం. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్.
Good evening.
Could you please tell me how you supported for this tournament?
First of all, we are a thrift trust. I'll just introduce us. We are a government body. We help people immigrate and get second passports. And also we like to do our part on helping kids and contribute whatever we can. At least, we do a little bit change in someone's life. And this is not only our first charity events. We always try at Thrift Trust to do something in contributing with the kids, helping them for their education, helping them whatever we can at our part, let's say, for helping this all around the world, not only in here. So we started here in UAE. We do some charity events here and there, and as a group, we try at Thrift Trust to do something and to pay back to the society and do our part, as you say.
So you support only a particular community or all the communities?
No. We have our offices like all over the world. We try to be in touch with all the communities. We don't focus on one community. Wherever we can to do something good, we will do it. It's not for one community only.
So anyone in need of help, whom to approach?
You can approach us. We have our office here in Dubai. Me and the management is here. We can always, support and see what we can help in order to do something for whoever need the help from us.